Okay, we've got Krisis by Elisabeth Eybers. Alright, so this is the analysis. I found this in a study guide by our government. Alright, so let's see. The poem starts, Dis hier waar ons twee skei, jy, hart en ek. Translation is, it's here where we two separate, heart and I. So the study guide said for this line is reël 1, line 1, die funksie van die aandagstreep, the function of the opening or attention grabbing line, aandag being attention, is om klem te lê op die twee mense ter sprake. The function of this line is to place emphasis on the two people in question. Right? Die gebruik van die komas dui op die verskillende persone betrokke in die gedig, naamlik jy, die hart en ek, die verstand. The use of commas indicates the different persons involved in the poem, namely you, the heart, and I, the mind. Jy, the heart, ek, the mind, die verstand, the understanding. Albei tot afskeid so onvoorbereid, although so unprepared for separation, although we are both so unprepared for separation. Albei is both. So albei, ek en jy, is voorbereid om afskeid te neem, is nie voorbereid om afskeid te neem nie. Verskoon my as jy Afrikaans praat, ek is 'n soutie, jammer. But the line says, both you and I are not prepared to say goodbye. Die weg was lieflik waarlangs jy gelei het. The way you led was lovely. So it says, Elisie word gebruik om te sluit by rymskema. Dit moes gelei het wees. So elision, the omission of a sound or syllable when speaking. So look at how they say geleit over there. Right? It's used for the rhyme scheme. It's poetic license. So it should have been gelei het. Excuse me. Right. Maar dis verby, al staar jy terug. So, but it's over even if you stare back. And we're going to ignore this no strack, which is still in the same line. This is just enjambment. Remember that it's there for a second. So, maar dui op 'n wending, omdat haar hart haar mooi gelei het, maar dit is nou verby. So the word maar, which is but, indicates a turning point, because her heart led her well, but that's over now. Nou strek, remember now stretches. Nou strek die pad langs klowe, afgrond en moeras. Now stretches the road along ravines, precipice and swamp. So I've got pictures for you of a ravine on the left there, a precipice on the right, and a swamp here at the bottom. Voortvrand en 'n lafhart, oops, the daisies, I just need to go back. Voortvrand en 'n lafhart soos altyd. Okay? Impetuous and cowardly as always. En in staat tot enige besluit, and never capable of any decision. Voortvarend en 'n lafhart soos altyd, en nooit in staat tot enige besluit. I think I said voortvarend incorrectly the last time, but voortvarend verwys na iets haastig doen, sonder om daaroor te dink. Die hart word vergelyk met 'n lafaard. So voortvarend, which means hastily, refers to doing something in a hurry without thinking about it. The heart is compared to a coward. I do apologize, I've butchered the word voortvarend, but it means hastily. En siek daarby is jy nou net 'n las, and sick of it, you're just a burden now. Reël 8 is vol bitterheid, want die hart is nou net 'n las. Line 8 is full of bitterness because the heart is now just a burden. Jy was die gas en die gasheer by die fees. You were the guest and the host at the feast. Gas over there being guest, gasheer, guest lord, in other words, the host. Die ceremoniemeester en die nar, the master of ceremonies and the clown. Teenstrydigheid, gas en gasheer, as ook ceremoniemeester en die nar, verwys na die emosies. Contradiction, teenstrydigheid is contradiction. Guest and host, as well as the master of ceremonies and the clown, refer to the emotions. And then the function of the colon here at ceremoniemeester en die nar, the function of the colon is that an explanation follows. Jou dwasse raad kan net die hoof verwaar. Let's just go back to that for a second. Your foolish advice can only confuse the chief. A hoof is anything that's on top or anybody that's in charge. Die enjabament verbind die gedagte as gas as geheel, naamlik dat die hart of emosie se raad gaan die hoof, denke of rede, verwaar. So the enjambment connects the thought as a whole, namely that the advice of the heart or the emotion will confuse the head, die hoof, right? Thinking and reason. Waar elke tree die laaste tree mag wees, where every step may be the last step. Kyk, dit word laat. Die kermis is verby. Reël 13, die gebruik van komas verstadig die tempo, I don't know how to say tempo in Afrikaans, I believe it's tempo, van die versreël. Hier is die besef dat die verstand, rede en emosies hard moet skei. The use of commas slows down the tempo of the verse. Here is the realization that the mind or reason and the emotions or heart must separate. Kan jy dit nie begryp? Hier moet ons skei. Can't you grasp it? Here we must pass. Must part. Reël 14. Dit is 'n voorbeeld van 'n retoriese vraag. Die laaste 2 versreëls beklemtoon die spreker se finale besluit. Die laaste 2 versreëls sluit by die eerste 2 versreëls en vorm dus 'n eenheid. So line 14, this is an example of a rhetorical question, 'n retoriese vraag. The last 2 lines emphasize the speaker's final decision, finale besluit. The last 2 lines close with the first 2 verses and therefore form a unit. Okay guys, so we've got this poem about a lady who skeys or separates or divorces her heart from her head. She says that her heart was really good at leading her before, but she doesn't want it to interfere with her understanding. This is not the only video I have on this topic. I do ask you to forgive my speaking. This is what we call suiwer Afrikaans, proper Afrikaans. It is above what I speak every day, but of course I do understand it, which is why I'm trying to communicate it to you in a way that's really relatable to an English speaker. So, soos ek voorheen gesê het, as jy Afrikaans sprekend is, vra ek baie graag om verskoning, want hierdie Afrikaans is omtrent suiwer, dis vaderlands Afrikaans, jong. Vir my is dit nou Afrikaant. Listen guys, I hope that was enlightening to you. I hope it's helped you somewhat with the poem. Please watch both my videos. Please look at the link in the description. It will give you some study notes on this poem. And if you'd like to work with me at Nikki's Learning Lounge for some tutoring, only 130 Rand an hour, please fill in the form below. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can find out when there are new videos. Oh, one last thing. I've got a couple of quizzes up that you can use to practice before any exam or test. I've also got a very cheesy rap that you can listen to practice Afrikaans exam questions if that's not your strength. Let's pull our Afrikaans marks up. We can all do better. And it's actually easier than we think. Anyway, guys, love you. Please like and subscribe. Bye for now.